Hi everyone, another quick video. This time I've done the carbs on the FZR. I haven't fully rebuilt them, but they are good enough to go back on the bike because I've replaced the needles and I've adjusted the floats, adjusted the revs. We have to balance them once they're on the bike anyway. The point of this video though, before you put the carbs back on, if you had them off, let me switch the light on. When you got all the cables for the accelerator, and if it's an older bike, if there's a cable for the choke, just a quick tip, always try to lubricate them because the bike's been standing outside and obviously in time it's going to corrode. These were pretty bad. I'm not going to replace them yet because I'm going to probably take the carbs off after anyway, but what you could do, it's a tiny little device like that. There's a couple of different options because you can have one with 2 screws on one. This one's got 2. What do you do? Put the piece with the thread into one side, let the cable the other way, push it down a little bit, and you have to tighten the bolts. Simple enough. Anyway, it's just, I'm only showing if you didn't know that because most people will probably know. Tight it up, not over tightened, just that should be enough. And then you use some sort of lubricant, WD-40, as much as has been used all around bikes, and cars is not actually a lubricant. It only penetrates and gets the moisture out, gets things moving back again, and not really lubricating, because if it's going to dry out, there's not going to be anything to keep the things lubricated. What I tend to use is the sibling of WD-40, which is GT85, because this one contains PTFE. What do you do then? You insert, let me just get that done because otherwise single-handed is going to take ages. Sorry, back at it. Basically what you do is you put the end of the straw into that hole. There's only one hole on this, and once you've done that, you just spray it up. What it does, it goes up the shield, and it ends up, as you can see, when I spray it up here, ribs the other end. In my case, it's not important, but if you've got a tidy bike, don't ever let that dip, because that will, well, that can damage your paintwork. So always get some sort of rug underneath it, because as you can tell on this one, you can see there's a mark on the fender. It's not because of WD-40, it's because there was a bit of a leak from the master cylinder for the brakes, and it did damage the paint a little bit. So I need to get out that anyway. That's why I wasn't too concerned. Once you're finished, just undo them. They're cheap as well. They're only between £5 and £10, probably. Depends if you get it from a shop which bought it from China or you buy it from China. Once that's done, you can put the carbs back on. After you finish, just make sure you wiped off any debris that's left on the cable, because on mine there was a bit of that stuck to the cable. See you again shortly. There's going to be more videos on this one.